Hey everybody, welcome to the Ultimate Maine Trivia Quiz! That's right, we're about to dive headfirst into the wonderful world of lobster rolls, lighthouses, and that one horror writer guy. Who am I kidding? You know who I'm talking about, he's everywhere. Anyway, get ready to test your knowledge about the Pine Tree State, and no, Googling what's a pine tree doesn't count. Remember, you'll have to think for yourself before we reveal the correct answer. No cheating. Unless you're cheating off a Mainer, then it's basically in their blood to know this stuff. Alright, question number 1, and don't worry, I promise they don't get any easier. What is the capital of Maine? Is it A. Portland, the land of hipsters and craft breweries, B. Augusta, where the politicians hang out? Allegedly. C. Bangor, home of Stephen King and, other stuff, or D. Lewiston, known for... Well, you know what, just pick one, time's up, the answer is B. Augusta. Did you get it right? If you didn't, don't worry, you're probably in good company. Most people couldn't point to Augusta on a map if you gave them a lobster roll and a compass. Question number 2. Which of these is a famous national park in Maine? Is it A. Yellowstone with its geysers and bison traffic jams? B. Acadia, known for its rugged coastline and lobster ice cream? C. Yosemite, home to El Capitan and rock climbers who look like they haven't eaten a decent meal in weeks? Or D. The Grand Canyon, which, let's be honest, is just a really big hole in the ground? 4 seconds are up. The answer is B. Acadia. If you got that one, congratulations. You clearly know more about Maine than the average tourist who thinks national park means a parking lot with a view. On to question 3. What is Maine's state bird? Is it A. the chickadee, a cute little bird that probably steals your french fries when you're not looking? B. the robin, known for its worm-eating skills and its ability to build nests in the most inconvenient places? C. the sparrow, a bird so common you probably don't even notice it anymore? Or D. the blue jay, a bird with a terrible attitude and a penchant for stealing your peanuts? And the answer is, the chickadee. You know, for such a small bird, they sure do make a lot of noise. Kind of like how Maine, even though it's small, makes a big impact on the lobster industry. Question 4, and the pressure is on. Which industry is Maine most famous for? Is it A. technology, because every state needs to have a Silicon Valley, right? B. agriculture, because, you know, potatoes. C. fishing, because have you even been to Maine if you haven't seen a lobster trap? Or D. mining, because who doesn't love a good old-fashioned gold rush? The answer, of course, is C. fishing. Come on, you knew that one. Maine and lobster are like peanut butter and jelly, like salt and pepper, like tourists and getting lost in Acadia National Park. Alright, question 5. What is the largest city in Maine? Is it A. Augusta, our charming but not so metropolitan capital? B. Portland, with its cobblestone streets and more microbreweries than you can shake a lobster claw at? C. Bangor, home of the Paul Bunyan statue and enough Stephen King stories to keep you up all night? Or D. Lewiston, a city that, well, let's just say it's got character. The answer is B. Portland. It's true, Portland's got it going on. It's like the cool kid in school who also happens to be really good at making clam chowder. Moving right along to question 6, Maine is the leading U.S. producer of which fruit? Is it A. apples, because nothing says America like apple pie? B. blueberries, those tiny little antioxidant powerhouses? C. oranges, which, let's be honest, are probably from Florida? Or D. grapes, because who doesn't love a good glass of Maine wine? Just kidding, we all know Maine is all about the craft beer. The answer is B. blueberries. That's right, Maine produces more blueberries than any other state in the Union. So next time you're enjoying a blueberry muffin, take a moment to thank a Mainer, or a blueberry farmer, or, you know, a blueberry. Question 7, and the suspense is killing me. What is the state flower of Maine? Is it A. the rose, classic, romantic, and probably covered in thorns? B. the white pine cone and tassel, because nothing says Maine like a tree part? C. the sunflower, tall, cheerful, and a little bit creepy when you think about how they follow the sun? Or D. the daisy, simple, sweet, and probably growing in your backyard right now? The answer is B. the white pine cone and tassel. Hey, don't blame me, I didn't choose it, but hey, at least it's not a lobster. Imagine the smell. Alright, question 8, and let's make a splash. Which ocean borders Maine? Is it A. the Atlantic, home to whales, sharks, and the occasional lost rubber ducky? B. the Pacific, known for its surfing, sunsets, and Hollywood celebrities complaining about the paparazzi? C. the Indian, warm, tropical, and probably very far away from Maine? Or D. the Arctic, cold, icy, and home to polar bears who are probably wondering what a lobster is? The answer is, of course, A. the Atlantic Ocean. It's where the lobsters hang out, so you know it's gotta be good. On to question 9. What is the nickname of Maine? Is it A, the Sunshine State, which is already taken, by the way? B, the Pine Tree State, because, well, have you seen our forests? C, the Golden State, which is also taken, and probably has something to do with gold. Or D, the Empire State, which is definitely taken and has a very tall building to prove it. The answer is B, the Pine Tree State. We're not very creative with our nicknames, but hey, at least it's accurate. Alright, question 10, and it's a literary one. Which famous author was born in Portland, Maine? Is it A, Stephen King, the master of horror who probably used Maine's creepy woods as inspiration for his books? B, Mark Twain, the witty genius behind Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn? C, J.K. Rowling, the creator of Harry Potter and the woman who single-handedly made reading cool again? Or D, Ernest Hemingway, the Nobel Prize-winning author known for his short sentences and his love of bullfighting? The answer is A, Stephen King. He's like the boogeyman of the literary world, except instead of hiding under your bed, he's probably hiding in a lighthouse writing his next bestseller. Moving on to question 11. What is the state animal of Maine? Is it A, the moose, a majestic creature known for its impressive antlers and its tendency to wander onto highways at the worst possible moment? B, the bear, a furry and sometimes grumpy resident of the Maine woods? C, the deer, graceful, skittish, and always getting into people's gardens? Or D, the fox, sly, cunning, and probably stealing chickens from a farm near you? The answer is A, the moose. They're big, they're hairy, and they're the reason why you should always wear your seatbelt when driving through Maine. Question 12, and I'm hungry. Which of these is a popular Maine delicacy? Is it A, lobster, the king of crustaceans, and the reason why Maine exists, according to some people? B, sushi, because who needs a California roll when you can have a Maine lobster roll? C, tacos, because tacos are delicious, but they're not exactly a Maine thing. Or D, pizza, because pizza is life, but it's not exactly a Maine thing either. The answer is A, lobster. Come on, did you really think it would be anything else? Alright, question 13. What is the state motto of Maine? Is it A, live free or die, which is a little intense even for Maine? B, dirigo, which sounds like a Harry Potter spell but actually means I lead? C, eureka, which is Greek for I found it, and probably what people say when they finally find a decent lobster roll in Maine? Or D, in God we trust, which is a fine motto but not Maine's? The answer is B, dirigo, I lead. It's like Maine is leading the way in lobster consumption, blueberry production, and Stephen King novels. Question 14, and it's time to test your geography skills. Which river is the longest in Maine? Is it A, the Kennebec River, known for its whitewater rafting and its unfortunate tendency to flood? B, the Penobscot River, home to eagles, osprey, and the occasional lost canoe? C, the Androscoggin River, which sounds like a mythical creature but is actually just a river? Or D, the St. John River, which flows through both Maine and New Brunswick, Canada, because even rivers like to cross borders? The answer is B, the Penobscot River. It's long, it's winding, and it's probably full of fish that are smarter than you think they are. On to question 15. What is the state gemstone of Maine? Is it A, diamond, a girl's best friend and a symbol of love, wealth, and everything Maine is not? B, tourmaline, a colorful gemstone that comes in a variety of shades, including pink, green, and watermelon. Yes, watermelon. C, ruby, a fiery red gemstone that's said to bring passion, protection, and good luck, which you'll need if you ever encounter a moose on the highway. Or D, sapphire, a blue gemstone that symbolizes wisdom, loyalty, and probably something about the ocean. The answer is B, tourmaline, specifically green tourmaline, because nothing says Maine like a gemstone that matches our pine trees. Question 16, and it's time to shine a light on Maine's maritime history. Which of these is a famous lighthouse in Maine? Is it A, Cape Hatteras, a beautiful lighthouse that's not actually in Maine? B, Portland Headlight, a picturesque lighthouse that's so iconic it's practically on every postcard ever printed in Maine? C, Point Reyes, another beautiful lighthouse that's not in Maine? Or D, Body Island, a historic lighthouse that's, you guessed it, not in Maine? The answer is B, Portland Headlight. It's like the Eiffel Tower of Maine, except instead of being a giant metal tower, it's a lighthouse. And instead of being in Paris, it's in Cape Elizabeth. Close enough, right? Buzzing right along to question 17. What is the state insect of Maine? Is it A, the honeybee, a busy little pollinator that's responsible for all the delicious honey we enjoy? B. The ladybug, a cute little beetle that's said to bring good luck unless you're an aphid. C. The dragonfly, a colorful insect that's known for its aerial acrobatics and its insatiable appetite for mosquitoes. Or D. The butterfly, a beautiful insect that undergoes a remarkable transformation, kind of like Maine's tourism industry in the summer. The answer is A. The honeybee. They're small, they're fuzzy, and they're essential to the ecosystem, kind of like Maine's lobster industry, but with less butter. Alright, question 18, and it's time to party. Which of these is a popular festival in Maine? Is it A. Mardi Gras, a wild and colorful celebration that's all about beads, masks, and forgetting about your responsibilities? B. Lobster Festival, a celebration of all things lobster. Because if there's one thing Mainers love more than lobster, it's celebrating lobster. C. Oktoberfest, a German festival that's all about beer, pretzels, and lederhosen, which you might actually see in Maine, depending on where you go. Or D. Cherry Blossom Festival, a beautiful celebration of spring and the ephemeral beauty of cherry blossoms, which you probably won't see in Maine, because cherry trees don't really like it here. The answer is B. Lobster Festival. Of course it's the Lobster Festival. What did you expect? On to question 19. What is the state tree of Maine? Is it A. The oak, a sturdy and long-lived tree that's often associated with strength and wisdom? B. The maple, a beautiful tree that's best known for its syrup, its fall foliage, and its unfortunate tendency to attract sapsuckers. C. The white pine, a tall and majestic tree that's synonymous with Maine's forests. Or D. The birch, a graceful tree with distinctive white bark that's often used for making canoes, furniture, and those little toothpicks you get at the dentist's office. The answer is C. The white pine. It's tall, it's green, and it's pretty much everywhere in Maine. We even named our state after it. Alright, question 20, and it's time to climb to new heights. Which of these is a famous mountain in Maine? Is it A. Mount Katahdin, the highest peak in Maine, and the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail? B. Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world, which is definitely not in Maine. C. Mount McKinley, the highest peak in North America, which is also definitely not in Maine. Or D. Mount Rainier, a beautiful and potentially dangerous volcano that's, you guessed it, not in Maine. The answer is A. Mount Katahdin. It's tall, it's challenging, and it's the perfect place to test your hiking skills and your fear of heights. Swimming right along to question 21. What is the state fish of Maine? Is it A. Salmon, a delicious and nutritious fish that's known for its epic upstream migration? B. Trout, a popular game fish that's found in many of Maine's lakes and streams. C. Bass, another popular game fish that's known for its fighting spirit and its tendency to steal your bait. Or D. Cod, a historically important fish that's unfortunately been overfished in recent decades. The answer is A. Salmon. They're strong, they're determined, and they're delicious, especially when they're grilled over an open fire. Question 22, and it's getting chilly in here. Which of these is a popular winter activity in Maine? Is it A. Surfing, because who needs warm water and sunshine when you can have freezing cold water and a wetsuit? B. Skiing, a classic winter activity that's perfect for enjoying Maine's snowy slopes. C. Hiking, because there's nothing like a brisk winter hike to clear your head and remind you why you live in a place with 4 seasons. Or D. Biking, because mountain biking in the snow is totally a thing, right? The answer is B. Skiing. When life gives you snow, you go skiing or snowboarding or sledding, or you stay inside and drink hot cocoa. Your choice. On to question 23. What is the state cat of Maine? Is it A. the Maine Coon, a large and friendly breed of cat that's known for its tufted ears, bushy tail, and love of napping in sunbeams? B. the Siamese, a sleek and vocal breed of cat that's known for its striking blue eyes and its tendency to talk your ear off? C. the Persian, a fluffy and laid-back breed of cat that's known for its long, flowing fur and its love of all things luxurious? Or D. the Bengal, a wild-looking breed of cat that's known for its leopard-like spots and its energetic personality? The answer is A. the Maine Coon. They're big, they're fluffy, and they're as Maine as lobster rolls and Stephen King novels. Question 24, and it's time to set sail for adventure. Which of these is a famous island in Maine? Is it A. Alcatraz, a former prison island that's known for its infamous inmates and its spooky atmosphere? B. Mount Desert Island, the largest island in Maine and home to Acadia National Park? C. Ellis Island, a historic island that served as a gateway for millions of immigrants to the United States? Or D. Liberty Island, home to the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy that's definitely not in Maine? The answer is B. Mount Desert Island. It's beautiful, it's rugged, and it's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of mainland life. And finally, question 25. What is the state mineral of Maine? Is it A. Gold, synonymous with wealth, prosperity, and those little chocolate coins you get during Hanukkah? B. Granite, a hard and durable rock that's used for building everything from countertops to monuments. C. Quartz, a variety of colors and is often used in jewelry and electronics. Or D. Feldspar, another common mineral that's used in the production of ceramics, glass, and toothpaste. You're welcome. The answer is B. Granite. It's strong, it's sturdy, and it's the perfect metaphor for the people of Maine. Well folks, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for playing the ultimate Maine trivia quiz. How'd you do? Be honest, did you ace it like a true Mainer, or did you need to phone a friend and banger? Let us know in the comments below how many you got right. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun quizzes. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay out of the way of the moose.